Hey y'all, it's kind of dark in here because I'm trying to cover the light. It is day 9 of 60 of our campaign. We're headed towards day 10. I can't even believe it. Right now we're a little less than $200 of what we need, which is 7,000. Actually 10, but 7,000. And yeah, so I'm trying to work on stuff this weekend to hopefully push the campaign into overdrive, because that's really what we need. Like, we're supposed to be at 1,000 right now and we only have 200. So I really need people to give $1 if you can. Even if it's just $1, it helps. I feel like $1 isn't that much, but maybe it is. I don't know. If 100 people give $1, we can move, the needle. If 50 people give $1, we can move the needle. Or give $5 if you can. Whatever it is, you don't have to wait till you have a certain amount of money. Give that $1 now. The past few days, I've been kind of like resting, working on other things that are not the campaign. I haven't been feeling well the past couple of days, so I didn't record anything. Next week is my birthday week, so all of next week I don't plan on doing any Mahogany Media stuff, but I'm going to take that time to do location scouting. I have a few meetings set up, thank you Tiana, trying to find potentially free locations. Some locations do cost because we're going to be there a while. We're securing stuff for the majority of the day, so we have to pay to keep that space available and keep that space secure for us. So that's just one of the costs of production. Other costs, because maybe people don't know how much things cost. I don't have the equipment to do this for free. Even if I use my personal camera, it's just not going to be effective enough. I'm still going to need additional lenses. I'm still going to need additional equipment, dolly, stabilizers. I'm going to need additional equipment, which I will have to rent or buy or whatever for it. Renting is cheaper. Some people are letting me borrow audio equipment, lighting equipment, things like that to help down the cost, but we still need additional stuff because there's so many locations and so many people that we have to make sure the sound is good, because I think most people are forgiving of the look of something if it doesn't look as polished, but they're not forgiving of the sound. So, and I have to pay somebody to do the sound. So even though I'm saving on the rental of sound equipment, I still have, somebody has to be there for 8 days and 12 hours out of 8 days, and that. Also have to feed people. So that's 8 days of food for 10 to 20 people. Nobody's donating food. I don't know if they would. If you're willing to donate one meal, one lunch, let me know. But for the most part, I have to pay for that. Crafty, for those who don't know, Crafty is usually the snacks you see on the film set. There's usually a table of things for people to munch on in between breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner. So Craft Services has stuff like that. They keep coffee, drinks, stuff like that. Also snacks, fruit, things like that. So I have to make sure that's stocked, because you got to keep the crew happy. If the crew ain't happy and they ain't fed, it's going to be a long, miserable day. Let's see what else you have to pay for. I have to pay talent. Some of my talent are SAG eligible. And if you don't know what that means, it's the Screen Actors Guild. So they're SAG eligible, which means that they can request a SAG rate. So one of my actors has to be there for 4 days. I have to pay for that. Reimbursing for travel. Some people who are not asking for a fee, I at least need to reimburse them for travel. Production insurance, I have to make sure because we have so many locations, I have to make sure that we have at least liability insurance, if not more, for the location's sake, just in case someone gets hurt on location, and also for our sake, just make sure that I am covered, we're covered, for the actors who are working on our film. On our series. I'm editing it, so I don't have to pay for that, but I do have to pay for animation done for the series. I have to pay for that. I have to pay for coloring, sound design, things like that. At the end, someone's going to help me with sound editing. So that's a trade. thankfully. I have to pay for wardrobe. Again, it'd be great if people donated clothes, but for the most part, people are just going to send me a link to where I can purchase something. And there's a lot of stuff to purchase for just Selah and Shay. There's a lot of stuff I have in my wardrobe bin that I'm going to use, but stuff needs to be bought. Set dressing, the things for his apartment and other locations that we're going to have to either rent or buy. Those are just some of the things that we have to pay for and why we need to raise money. People say all the time, oh, you can, get stuff done for free, but free means you have to have the resources. I don't have the resources. So I have to build a budget, and I can do a little bit alone, but I can't do all of it alone. And Selah can't do all of it alone. Together, we can't do it by ourselves. So that's why we need the money. But anyway, I'm ranting now. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to work on some editing, some promos that I hope we're going to push. I was hoping on a pay week that people would give, but like I said, never know people's situation. So maybe, like I said, $1 is just too much right now. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to keep pushing. That's all I can do. I really need some coffee, so I might go do that. And that's it for now.